everyone, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, then welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a review for you guys today. I've been wanting to do this review for a while, but I just didn't get to do it. But anyway, so I'm going to be reviewing the TPSY Cushion Pop Foundations. It comes in a package like this. I was able to receive like the whole foundation range as a gift, so thank you so much, TPSY, for sending me these. So I was pretty intrigued because, you know, I've like had experiences with you know, foundations that look like these little spongy things, like from the Maybelline Age Rewind eraser concealer. This is like super old, I gotta throw this away. But anyway, so like I don't mind using these. Like these are pretty easy to use and you know, great for quick application. So yeah, this foundation range comes with 10 different colors. So you have 1 vanilla cooler, 2 milk tea, 3 almond margarita, 4 dewy beige, 5 rose bourbon, 6 honey whiskey, 7 butter toffee, 8 brick beige, 9 maple bourbon, and chocolatini. So it kind of also goes with their theme, which is kind of like drinks theme because tipsy. So yeah, so I've been trying them for about on and off for about like a month and a half, and I wanted to give you guys a full review on these. So I've been using the colors here. So I've been mixing like 2 colors together and then also using one for like contouring. So I have been using number 4, which is dewy beige, 6 honey whiskey, and maple bourbon. So I would mix like these 2 together, and then I'll use this for contouring, which is number 9. So it's about like this shade here. So yeah, so they're pretty cute looking. They're like, you know, like a good size, and then they have like the, you know, spongy bobble thing here, and then you twist at the back so that the product comes out on the top, and like I like the packaging. It's fine. I haven't tried to like take these out, but you can, and then you can like wash them and then stick it back on. So this is how it looks without the sponge on. And they're easy to put back in as well. You just have to kind of fit the ledge back in like that. You can also use tweezers, which I might have to right now, or like something with like a pointed end that you can kind of smush it back into. That's pretty easy. So yeah, so you can definitely, you know, wash them and keep it like hygienic, which is nice. So yeah, I will let you guys know how they wear as well. I did like a test on kind of like a warm day. I didn't use any primer. I just had my sunscreen base on, and I would say it lasted a pretty good 8 hours. It's definitely not one of those like 12-24 hour foundation. It has a pretty light neutral natural finish with like, I would say not like a super glowy finish, but in between a glow and a natural finish. And the coverage is also, I would say, light to medium. It's definitely buildable to a medium, but I think it's great for like daily wear if you don't wear a lot of makeup. So that was quite nice. And like fragrance wise, it has like a fresh scent to it. I don't mind it, but if you guys are kind of sensitive to you know, strong fragrances, then you might want to be just a bit wary about that. But it's not like super strong, and like the smell when you're wearing it, it like doesn't bother, it didn't bother me. So yeah, definitely a creamy but light texture. I would recommend it for like dry, normal to dry skin. I feel like oily skin, you might feel like you need to powder, but it's definitely not like overly greasy. So yeah, why don't we apply it so you guys can see like how it looks on the skin. It's late at night and I took a nap, and so I have to refresh my skin a little bit. So I'm going to use the Sonam Park Beauty Water, which I use all the time when I'm applying makeup midday. So let me just quickly do that. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, I got my hair done. It's supposed to be like a pinky brownish, pinky brown? Yeah. We called it grapefruit, but I think Korean grapefruit color, hair color, and like American grapefruit hair color is very different. But yeah, anyway, I will also prep my skin with the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. So I think if I did use a primer beforehand, it would have lasted a little bit longer. But I would say it was about 8 hours. Maybe a little, that's pushing it a little bit. But I would say maybe between 6 to 8 hours. But yeah. Like, I'm the type that doesn't like, I don't like to touch my face a lot throughout the day, so maybe that's why it lasted 8. But I would say, yeah, like 80%, 70% was still on my face at the end of the day, so I would say a good, like between 6 to 8. Yeah. So I think everything was good except, you know, the longevity wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so I have a slightly sticky base, and I have this like red spot here. It's like dry. Anyway, so I'm going to mix my two colors, Dewy Beige and Honey Whiskey. Okay, so just swipe it on the face. Just go underneath the eyes. Alright, and then, you know, you can actually like, you know, like dot it around just to like blend it out, but because I am mixing two different colors, I do use a buffing tool. I will use my Clio buffing brush, like this. Yeah, it's definitely buildable. I would say light to medium. That you can use like very sparing amount to get like the coverage that you want, but you can also, you know, apply a little bit more to get a more fuller coverage. And you can see that like it's not so dewy either. So if you're just kind of like over with like that dewy glowy look, especially for summer, you know, when you don't want to look like too greasy, then this has a pretty good natural finish, I would say. It's not matte for sure, but natural. And you can also like highlight with like the lighter colors as well if you're wanting to buy like multiple. So I'm gonna start contouring with the Maple Bourbon color, which is number 9. So same, you twist it up and just gonna dot it where I need contouring. And they blend really nicely too. Like you won't get like a super harsh kind of like, and it's because it's pretty fluid and creamy, like yeah, it just blends really nice. Okay, and then I will also like highlight around my face with the lighter color. I will use the shade, maybe Almond Margarita, which is number 3. So this is one of the new ones. It does take a while for the product to push back up. Okay, so you can see it a little coming up here. And then I will just swipe down my nose, accent my forehead, and also go underneath my eyes. So I feel like if you're in a rush, especially in the morning, you just need like that quick touch up. These are great. And I will use my sponge for this. Alright guys, so that's it. These are fantastic. I really like them. Like, again, longevity wise are not the best, but formula wise I feel like they blend really nicely. They go on the skin really nice. Also, as for like, you know, creasing, I didn't see a lot of it while I was wearing it throughout the day. It kind of stayed put. It's just kind of just faded a little bit over time, but it's also because I probably didn't powder that day. I just did it around my eyes, but you know, I had my concealer on and everything. So yeah, I really like this product. I feel like it's very easy to use, and the fact that you can take off the sponge part and you can also wash it and put it back on easily is a plus, because you know, I don't want to be using like the same, you know, sponge for the rest of the product life or until I finish it. So that's really great. Yeah, let me just quickly finish up my makeup because I look a little scary without any like lip color or anything. So they also sent me like a bunch of other Tipsy products as well, so maybe I can show you guys. So this is the Draw In Sweet Brow. So this one is like a edge pencil like this, okay, with a spoolie brush at the end. Okay, that's one of the brow products. And then the next one is the Brow Conspirators. This is another edge pencil like this, okay, but on the other end of it, you have a mini brow gel, which is really cute, and it comes with like a little tiny brush like that. Isn't that cool? I like that. And then we have the Fine Point Brow Liner, which is this one. You have like a rounded edge like this. I feel like it's not fine enough for me, for my taste. And then you have brow powder on the other side. So those were the 3 brow products that they sent me. I might use the Draw In Sweet Brow today. This is in color number 2. Okay, so I'm just gonna sweep my brows a little bit just to get them organized. Okay, and then I'm just gonna start using this one. I feel like because my hair is a bit dark right now on top, I think I should just go in with a darker brown instead of brown. I would say this one is a hard formula. It's not as creamy as like the Benefit brow pencils that I've used, but it seems to go on pretty well. Just to lift and give it a bit more texture. Alright, and then they did have some like stick not foundations, stick eyeshadows and eyeliner. So this is a brush gel eyeliner. You have a little pot of gel liner in here, and then you have like a little edge brush here. So I'll try that. And they also have their Dazzler eye pencils. I have, I think, 3 colors, but I have number 1, 10, and 20. So here they are. Oh, my fingers are covering them up. Alright, so here are the colors. I feel like the colored one, the blue one, or bluish purple one, the pigmentation is not that great, but the brown one and the shimmer is pretty nice. So I will also try to incorporate that into my look. They also have like eyeshadows as well. This is called 2 Drink Minimum, and then it has a dual-sided tip for eyeshadow. So I think, let me see, this is like a, yeah, like a metal gray. And then the other side is like a really pretty, like bluish gold shade. Like that. Oops. So, yeah, why don't I try to put this on? I feel like I'm curious to see how this will look. I'll scooch in a little bit. That's not bad. It kind of has like a nice bluish green with, you know, gold flip to it. I think this one is called Unbothered and Bothered. I might have to blend that out a little bit with a brush, like with a fluffy brush. I do like my edges blended. And then I'll use a darker shadow for the outer crease. I really like how fast you can do your makeup. And then I'll, again, blend that out with a fluffy brush. But there is a bit of fallout, as you can see. I don't know if you can see a little bit on my cheek. So you do have to be careful about that. But I feel like, you know, the shades are blending okay. I feel like that blue teal shade with the gold flip has better blendability than this one. Alright, I feel like that's kind of like a grungy look. Perfect for going out. If you don't want to be like super dramatic or anything. Yeah. Not bad. Alright, and then they also have another black liner. I showed the gel liner. And then they have like a simple, what is it? Pen liner like this. So I might just use that for today. The point is so sharp. It's so nice. And it goes on pretty well too. Look at that. Ooh, sharp. I like this single shot brush liner. Really, really good. Alright, let me just curl my lashes and put some mascara on. I don't think they have any mascara in their makeup line, so I'll just have to use another brand. You know, this was supposed to be just a foundation review, but then now I'm guessing it is a whole tipsy makeup tutorial slash review. Alright, and so the final tipsy product that I'm going to be using, or maybe two of them, is the Dash Lip Marker and then the Lip Crush, which is like a glossy tint. So I'm going to add this in the inner part of my lip. And then I'll put this on top. And I feel like the look is not great because I feel like this eye and this lip doesn't really go together. But you know, I'm just trying it out because I have the products here. But anyway, so back to the foundations. Foundations are great. I would like really recommend that you try these out. These are $29 and they have a pretty good shade range. Definitely not like, you know, Fenty or Pure Cosmetics, but as a K-beauty brand, for them to branch out into like darker skin tones is a great thing that they're doing. I hope that, you know, they will also continue to expand on this range, on their foundations shade range, and hopefully that you guys can you know, find your color. Definitely, like me, I wasn't able to find like the exact shade that fit my skin tone, so I had to mix two different colors. So I'm sure that you guys can, you know, try doing that. I don't think they are selling it at Ulta, but you can purchase them for $29 on their website, which is tspy.com. So yeah, that is my review of these cushion foundations. Really great. You know, you can, I don't know if you can see, but like the finish is really, really nice. Not too overly dewy, and they don't really catch on to like my dry spots, which is really nice. And they blend really nice. And like I said again, the longevity isn't as great, but if you add like a good like foundation primer on and also maybe light powdering, I think you'll be able to get a full like 8 hours, 8 to maybe 10 hours out of these. But they're really like great for daily wear, easy to, you know, touch up, hygienic because you can take the sponge tips off and clean them. So these get a thumbs up from me. And price-wise, I feel like they're not too expensive either, so that's really good. Just to let you know, the amount that is in these ones are 15 millimeters. Not millimeters, milliliters. And regular foundation, they usually have 30. So it is half of, you know, like a regular foundation, but you can definitely control how much you use since these are like kind of like stick foundations. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this review, found it helpful, and I really hope that you can find your color match and that you can try these out. You know, I think this is a pretty small indie brand, so you know, go support them, and I hope that I will be able to try yeah, just other stuff that they come out from in the future, so I can let you guys know how they perform. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe. I try to, you know, film and post my videos every week, and yeah, and if you guys have any video requests, then please let me know in the comments below. I will do my best to film those types of videos for you guys. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.